But I shall crave your pardon. That which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels are bright still, though the brightest fell. Though all things foul would wear the brows of grace, yet grace must still excel.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance, even there, where I define my doubts, why in that rawness left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love without leave-taking. I pray, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You may be rightly just, whatever I shall think.
Bleed! Bleed, poor country! Great tyranny, lay thou thy basest shore, for goodness dare not check thee. Wear thou thy wrongs, the title is a fear. Fare thee well. I would not be the villain thou thinkest, for all that's within the villain's grasp, and the richies to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think withal there would be hands uplifted in my right, and here from gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands. But for all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head, or wear it on my sword, yet my poor country shall have more vices than it had before. More suffer, and more sundry ways than ever, by him that shall succeed.
What should he be?
It is myself, I mean, in whom I know all the particulars of vice so grafted, that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow, and the poor state esteem him as a lamb, being compared with my compliantless hearts.
Not in the legions of horrid hell could come a devil more damning evils to top Macbeth.
I'll grant him bloody, luxurious, avaricious, false, deceitful, sudden, malicious, smacking of every sin that has a name. But there is no bother, none, in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids could not fill up the cistern of my lust. And my desire, all continent impediments would o'erbear that did oppose my will. Better Macbeth than such a one to reign.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyranny. It has been the early emptying of the happy throne. But do not be afraid to take upon you that which is yours. You may convey your pleasures in a spacious plenty, and yet seem cold, the time so may look me. We have willing dames enough. There cannot be that vulture in you to devour so many who will to greatness dedicate themselves, seeing it so inclined.
With this, there grows in my most ill-composed affections such a staunchless avarice that were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his house and this other's jewels, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more, that I should forge quarrels unjust against the good and loyal, destroying them for wealth.
This avarice sticks deeper, grows with more pernicious root than summer seeming lust. Do not be afeard, scholar, that poisons to fill up your well. Of your mere own, all these are portable with other graces weighed.
But I have none. The king becoming graces as justice, verity, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, patience, courage, fortitude. I have no relish of them, but abound in the division of each several crime, acting in many ways. Nay, had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of concord into hell. Uproar the universal peace. Confound all unity on earth.
Oh, Scotland.
such a one be fit to govern? Speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No! Not to live! Oh, nation miserable, with an untitled, tyrant, bloody, sceptered, when wilt thou see thy wholesome days again? Since at the truest issue of your throne, by his own interdiction stands accursed, and does blaspheme his breed, your royal father was the most sainted king. The queen, more often upon her knees than on her feet, died every day she lived. Fare thee well, Lord. These evils thou repeatest upon yourself have banished me from Scotland. Oh, my breast, my hope ends here.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of integrity, hath from my soul wiped the black scruples, reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth by many of these trains had sought to win me into his power, and modest wisdom plucks me from over-credulous haste. But God above deal between thee and me, for even now I put myself to thy direction, and unspeak mine own detraction. Here abjure the taints and blames I have laid upon myself, for strangers to my nature. I am yet unknown to women, never was forsworn, scarcely have coveted that was mine own. At no time broke faith, would not betray the devil to his fellow in delight. No less in truth than in life, my first false speaking was this upon myself. What I am truly is thine, and my poor country's to command. Whither indeed, before thy here approach, old Seward, with 10,000 warlike men, already at a point was setting forth. Now, wheel together, and the chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once. 'Tis hard to reconcile.
Wheel more anon. Comes the king forth at grave?
Aye, sir. There are cruel wretched souls that stay as cured. Their malady convinces the great stay of art, but at his touch, such sanctity hath heaven given his hand, they presently amend.
I thank you, doctor.
What's the disease she means?
'Tis called evil. A most miraculous work in this good king, which often since my here remain in England, I have seen him do. How he solicits heaven, himself best knows. But strangely visited people, all swollen and ulcerous, pitiful to the eye. The mere despair of surgery he cures, hanging a golden stamp about their necks, put on with holy prayers. And 'tis spoken to the succeeding royalty, he leaves the healing benediction. With this strange virtue, he hath the heavenly gift of prophecy. Sundry blessings hang about his throne that speak him full of grace.
See, who comes here?
My countryman, but yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin. Welcome hither.
I know him now. Good God, but times remove the means that makes us strangers.
Sir Ahmed,
Stand Scotland where it did.
alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing but who knows nothing has once seemed smiled, where sighs and moans and shrieks that rend the air are made, not marked, where violent sorrow seems modern ecstasy. The dead man's knell is there scarce asked for who, and good men's lives expire with flowers in their caps, dying or ere they sing.
No relation. Too kind and yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
That of an hour's age doth kiss the speaker. Each minute seems a new one.
How does my wife? The tyrant has not battered at their peace?
They were well at peace when I did leave them.
I'm not indignant of your speech. I'll go, sis.
When I came hither to transport the tidings which I have heavily borne, I ran a rumor of many worthy fellows who were out, which was to my belief witnessed the rather, so that I saw the tyrant's power was. Your eye in Scotland create soldiers. Make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort, we are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us 10,000 men, an older and better soldier none, at Christendom gives out, than seaward.
Would I could answer this comfort with delight. But I have words that should be howled into the desert air, where hearing could not latch them.
What concern they? The general cause, or is it a fee due to some single breast?
No mind whose honest blood in them shares some woe. Though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quick, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess some of the heaviest sound that ever they heard.
I guess at it.
Your castle is surprised, your wife and children savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner, we're on the quarry of these murdered deer to add the death of you.
Merciful heaven. What man, ne'er pull your hat upon your brows, give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it break.
My wife killed too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
I should be from thence. My children too?
I said,
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children? All of my little ones? Did you say all? Oh, Alakite, all! With all the pretty chicks and their dad in one fell swoop!
Dispute like a man.
I will do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Sinful and dumb, they were slain for me, not that I am. Not for their own demands, but for mine, they'll slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh. I could play the woman with mine eyes, and drag out with my tongue. But, gentle heavens, cut short all intermission. Front to front bring down this fiend of Scotland and myself. Within my sword's blade set him, and if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for the shaking. And the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
have watched with you, but we received no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, write upon it, fold it, read it, and afterwards seal it, and return again to bed. Yet all this while in most fast sleep.
A great perturbation of nature. To receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of watching. In this slumbering agitation, aside from her walking and other actual performances, what at any point have you heard her say?
That which I will not report after her,
You may to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo, here she comes. This is her very guise. And upon my soul, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How came she by that light?
It stood by her. She has light by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus continually washing her hands. I have known her continuing it a quarter of an hour.
Yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks. I shall set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance.
Out that spot! Out, I say! 1, 2, why then, 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a beard. What need we fear? Who knows it? When none can call our power to account. Yet, who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What will these hands now be clean? No more of this, my lord, no more of this. You are all but just starting.
Go to, you have known what you should not.
She has spoken what she should not. I am sure of it. Heaven only knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia cannot sweeten this little hand.
The sighs there. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Oh, well. Pray God it be. This is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep, who have died wholly in their beds.
Wash your hands, put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is dead and buried. He cannot come out unscathed.
Even so?
To bed, to bed! There's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. Undone cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed!
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their deaf wills will discharge their secrets. More needs she the divine physician. God, forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So good night. My mind she has made it, and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak. Good night, good doctor.
English power draws near, led on by Malcolm, his uncle Seward and the good Macduff. Revenge is burning them, for their dear causes would to the bleeding and the grim alarm excite the mortified man.
Near Burnham Wood shall we meet them. That way are they coming.
Who knows if Donald will be with his brothers?
The search attorney is not. I have a file of all the gentry. There, see, good son. And many unrefused that he could now protest the first of manhood.
What does the tyrant?
Great guns today, he's strong to fortify. Some say he's mad, others lacerated through claws that anchored. But for certain, he cannot buck with distempered cause within the Belgian pool.
Now does he feel his secret murderers sticking out his hands. Now my movement revolts up Braden's faith reach. Those he commands move only in command, nothing in love. Now does he feel his title hang loose about him like a giant's robe upon a dwarfish steed.
Who then shall blame his pestered senses to recoil and start, when all that is within him does condemn itself for being there?
Well, march we on! To give obedience where it is truly owed, and to meet we the medicine of the sick and real, wherewith informing our country's birds, each drop of us!
And so much as it needs to do the sovereign flower and to drown the weeds. Make we our march toward Burnham.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. Till Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane, I cannot take with fear. The spirits that know all mortal consequence have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man of woman born shall e'er have power upon me. Then fly, false thanes, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by, and the heart I bear, shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee, black, thou cream-faced loon! Where gott'st thou that goose look?
There's 10,000!
Geese, villain!
Soldiers, sir!
Go prick thy face and overred thy fear, thou lily-livered boy. What soldiers, Patch?
The English force, so please you.
Take thy face hence. Seaton! I am sick at heart when I behold. Seaton, I say! This bush will cheer me ever, or else deceit me here. I have lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into this year. The yellowed leaf, and that which should accompany old age is honor, love, obedience, troops and friends, I must not look to have. But in their stead, curses. Not loud, but deep. Mouth on, breath, which the faint heart would deny, but dare. Seaton!
What is your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported.
I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Bring me mine armor.
'Tis not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses, scur the country round. Hang those that talk of fear. Give me my armor. How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick-coming fancies that keep her from her rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased, pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow, raise the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that stuff which doth o'erweigh the heart?
Therein the patient must minister to himself.
No physic to the dog all night. Put mine armor on. Give me my staff. Doctor, my thanes fly from me. Come, sir, go to it. I would, doctor, thou couldst cast the water of my land, find out her disease, and bring her to a sound and pristine health. I would applaud thee to the very echo which should applaud again. Take it off, I said. What rhubarb kime or what purgative drought could scour these English hence? Hearest thou of them?
I, my good lord, your royal preparation makes us hear something.
Bring it after me. I will not shake with fear till Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane.
Drive from Dunsinane away and clear. Prophet again should hardly draw me here.
Cousins, I hope the days are near at hand, the chambers will be safe.
We doubt it nothing.
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host, and make discovery ere in report of us.
It shall be done.
We learn no other, but the confident tyrant keeps still in Dunsinane, and will endure our setting down before him.
'Tis his main hope, for where there's advantage to be given, both more and less have given him the revolt. And none serve with him but constrained things, whose hearts are absent too.
Let our just censures attend the true event, and put we on industrious soldiership.
The time approaches that will with due decision make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe. Thoughts speculative their unsure hopes relate, but certain issues strokes must arbitrate, towards which advance the war.
Hang on your banner on the outward wall. The cry is still they come. Our castle's strength will laugh us each to scorn. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we would have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them bravely backward home. What noise is that?
It is the cry of women, my good lord.
I have almost forgotten the taste of fears. The time was when a night shriek would have struck me pale. I have supped full of horror. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once shake me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. Creeps in this heavy pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
So say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon, methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath, if it be not so. Within this 3 mile, may you see it coming, a moving broke.
If this be false, from the next live tree thou shalt hang till famine claim thee. If thou speak sooth, thou mayest do the like to me. I do pull in resolution, and begin to doubt the equivocation of these fiends. Fear not, till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes towards Dunsinane! Arm, arm, blow horn, come wreck! At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Now we are enough. Your leafy streams throw down and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff and we shall take upon us what else remains to do according to our order.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight? Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Let how our trumpets sound. Give them all breath. Those glamorous heartbringers of love and death.
They have tied me to a stake, I cannot fly, but bear like might, despite the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one I am to fear or none.
What is thy name?
Thou wilt be afraid to hear it.
No. Though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, horrid tyrant. With my sword I shall prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou wast born of a woman, but swords I smile at, weapons scorned, brandished by those of woman born.
The noises. Tyrant, show thy face. Thou beest slain, and by no stroke of mine my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose hands are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unfettered edge I sheathe again unheeded. There thou shouldst be by this great clatter, when the greatest note seems bruited. Let me find him, fortune, and more I beg not.
This way, my lord. The castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword, whilst I see lives? The gashes do look better upon them.
Turn, hellhound! Turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. But get thee back! My soul is charged with blood of thine too much already.
I have no words. My speech is in my sword, you bloodier villain than terms can give out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayst thou the entrenchant air impress with thy firm sword. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Just spare thy charm, and let the angel thou still hast tell thee that Macduff was from his mother womb untimely ripped.